I was longboarding, think longer faster skateboard, around my neighborhood I thought I knew. I'm going along up and down on some beautiful part of the area I'd never been to. If I'm going too fast I just jump off, worst case I steer to the curb and run off the board as it hits the curb, done this dozens of times. I am not that good yet and know just enough to get myself in trouble. Sure enough, I get going down a slope. I don't want to jump off yet as I think it could be a nice up and down roller. Okay, now I'm going pretty good but I think I can still get out of it. Oh fuck, I'm going too fast and all of a sudden there's cars lining both sides of the street. So no steering to the curb as I'll eat bumper and glass and no ditching on the asphalt as I'll be chewed up by the asphalt when I stumble and bail as I try to jump off. I hesitate, now I'm really fucked. I am now completely past the point of jumping off and I will be super screwed if I steer into a car. There's no brakes, I don't have a helmet as I was just going for an easy ride and I have never gone this fast. Flashing back right now, and it gets worse. I got going on the slope, waiting to see the end which is what got me in trouble. Maybe I can ride this out, I still can't see the end of this slope, it's curving and maybe it goes back uphill and I can just blow through some stop signs and jump off at the crest of the next hill. Nope. This hill ends in a T intersection and I'm headed into the dead end. With time slowing to a standstill I see the bus stop at the dead end of the T, I'll need to miss that when I crash. I see there's a fence just past the curb, I'll need to try and bounce off of that. Wait, I see a patch of grass like a landing strip off to the side just past the end of the parked cars that were lining both sides of this death trap road. I swallow and point my board at the curb and the grass strip, maybe 5 feet across, 30 feet long. I am going easily 35 to 45 kilometers per hour when I hit the curb. I try and run with it but I can't kick fast enough and I eat it. I go face first into the grass and javelin, head in the grass, feet straight up, stopping just short of the sidewalk. I've made it, I am alive. I pull my headphones out and what's the first thing I do? Look if anyone saw what just happened. Not a soul. I then look up to see my board careening down the rest of the hill into the T intersection where it slams into the curb smashing in two. And only seconds after the shards hit the ground a handy bus passes through the intersection. I may have been run over or wily coyoted into that thing if I had kept going. Scariest moment of my life, I stopped longboarding shortly after this happened. Although this doesn't frighten me now, and every time I go back home I try to catch it again, when I was younger this scared the crap out of me. I was maybe 10 years old and I woke up in the middle of the night to see a man standing in the doorway of my bedroom. He was dressed in what looked like some old army outfit. I was too young at the time to know what he was wearing, but I'll get to that in a minute. He just stood there, looking at me for a few seconds, then began looking around the room. After a minute he walked away. I thought at first it was my father. I got up to see what he wanted. But when I looked out into the hallway, no one was there. I made my way to my parents' bedroom where I found my father fast asleep. I didn't really think anything of it and went back to bed. About a week later I told the story of what happened to a friend of mine. His grandfather, who was the town historian, overheard and began telling me the story that my house was used as a Union hospital during the Civil War. About 15 years before my family moved into the house a psychic was called in because various previous occupants noticed the same thing. The psychic said there was a spirit in the house of a Union soldier in the house, which explained the odd attire. He was informed that his brother was in the hospital and was trying to find him. But the soldier died of wounds he sustained in battle before he was able to locate his brother. His spirit still haunts my old home, trying to find his brother. Never found out what happened to the brother though.